Hi everyone, Ashlyn Gee's YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about floor vents and what happened with my house. So we have a mobile home we bought last year and we've been doing work on it, and all of a sudden, like this last week, I've been smelling kind of like cat pee, like the way male cats smell when they spray. And because that's what they kind of called, like, male cats who aren't neutered yet, they call their urine spray cat spray. And I could smell it, and like I was reading things about it, and I've talked about this before a little bit in my other videos about how if you smell like cat urine, it could possibly be a sign of mold. But I looked, and like me and my husband looked everywhere, and there isn't mold anywhere in our mobile home. So I don't know what that is, or like what happened. But well, I do now, but I didn't know at the time. And so my husband went underneath the trailer to look around and everything, and everything looked pretty clean, and not the our subfloor looked good, our insulation looked good, nothing looked moldy or bad. There was no leaks or anything like that, but he saw a cat jump out of a little part of the insulation. So um, I'm allergic to cats, so that's why I've been like having like a nasally nose and stuff like that. So what we learned is this: we look in our vents, and there was this stuff that looked like tinfoil. I stupidly took the tinfoil out because that's what I thought it was, until my husband decides almost a year later to let me know that it's not tinfoil, it's plumber's tape. So um, I learned that plumber's tape doesn't have to have letters on it, it can just look like tinfoil. So, nonetheless, he fixed all the area, like the little tiny areas that I took the plumber's tape off when I wasn't aware of what that was. And so he sealed all that up. And then after that, we found out what cats don't like. So that way they stay away from our mobile home, because it's not like we hate cats or anything, but like I'm allergic to cats. So I mean, it's a hard situation. So we found out they don't like lavender, they don't like peppermint, they don't like vinegar, they don't like coffee, they don't like tinfoil, they don't like lemons, they don't like bananas, oranges, anything citrusy, they don't like lime, lemon, lime, any of that. So what we did was bought oranges, lemons, bananas, and coffee. And my husband went under and like sprinkled all that everywhere underneath the mobile home, and especially where he saw the cat jump out of. And as soon as it gets a little bit warmer out, because he can't seal up the little part of insulation that's down, because he said it won't stick very well, the plastic or whatever. So we had to wait for it to get a little warm to do that. But other than that, our skirting all around our house, and that's what you want to do too if you have a mobile home, is make sure that the skirting all around your mobile home is tight and it's not loose, or there isn't a bent one where it's open where cats can go in. Because if there is an area where cats can go in, they're going to go in, and they're going to try to stay warm, especially when it's winter time, like it is here in Iowa. Because right now here in Iowa, it is winter, and it is snowing out, and it's bad, and cold, freezing temperatures. So cats are trying to find places to stay warm, and to keep their family warm. So our trailer was a place where they were trying to keep warm. So we there was a part we found on by our porch where the skirting was kind of like bowing like that. It's supposed to be straight like that. Our skirting was bowing a little tiny bit underneath our porch, and that's where the cat was getting in. So my husband fixed that too. So And then what we did too, what we learned too, is that if you mix water, vinegar, and some tea tree oil, and you spruce that around, that can kind of help to kill any like little mold or dust spores around your home. And so I've been kind of like spraying around the vent area, not putting anything in the floor vents, but like around the vents and stuff like that. And my husband sprayed that solution underneath the house too. So I've been starting to feel much better because at first, like when this first was happening, like the cat being under there and all that, and the cat fur and the urine smell, all that, I was starting to get like nasally and eyes kind of itching, and at one point one day I felt like almost like short of breath, and so something had to be done. So luckily I already have allergy medicines. I have Singular, I have an inhaler that I have to take for asthma, and I have a breathing treatment that I have to take for asthma sometimes too if I get like a sick or a chest cold. I don't use it every day, but just as needed. And then I have Benadryl at night and Flonase for nasal spray and stuff like that. So good thing I had all my medications here, because otherwise I would have been having to stay somewhere else or a trip to the doctor. So also, if you have anything like this happen, you want to have a HEPA, HEPA filter. So I don't know if I'm saying it right, HEPA or HEPA. I think it's HEPA, but you want to have one of those type of filters that will catch every little dust particle, every little mold spore or particle if there is any in the air, and stuff like that. But another stupid thing I did though was that since I could smell the smell coming from the floor vent, and it wasn't all the vents either. It was just like three of them that were, you could smell it pretty bad. I kept going down by the vents to smell, to see if the smell was going away, because we put a little bit of baking soda in them to kind of neutralize the smell and stuff like that. And wasn't thinking, and it's like, duh, Ashley, yeah, you don't want to go down and smell the vent. So don't do that. Don't do what I did and be stupid and smell the vents. Just have somebody who doesn't have really bad allergies check things out. And of course, you obviously don't want to listen to everything I'm saying. You want to call a professional to actually help you 100%, because I don't know everything that I'm talking about. These are just things that we researched, things we heard from other people and stuff like that. So, but you always want to make sure you look at your ductwork, and if it's dirty enough, you want to get a professional help to get it clean if you can't do it. And also, my husband was also taking his phone and turning the camera on with the flashlight and putting it down in the floor vent so he could kind of see some, like, as far as he could down the ductwork, to see how bad they were. And to be honest with you, they were a little dusty, but they weren't like how we thought they could be, because this mobile home that we have is a 1991. Yeah, a 1991 or a 1992 mobile home. So we thought it was going to be not good at all, but they weren't that bad. So, and we've lived here a year, so I'm pretty sure it's the cats that's flared up my allergies. I don't think this is a mold issue, because we've lived here for a year. We lived here throughout fall when it rains, and a winter when it snows and it's wet. So this is the first time I ever like smelled anything like that. But after my husband went down there and did all that, and after he tightened everything. I haven't been having bad allergies. There's just been a little nasal issues here and there. So, but anyways, I wanted to catch you guys up and let you know how things were going. And I've been painting. I've been doing things on my group on social media. I've been, of course, taking care of my family and spending time with my family. So I haven't got to do a lot of YouTube videos. My last one was about me cutting my hair, which the bangs and everything turned out really good. But I've only got to like go out and actually like curl my hair and wear my bangs, and only like 2 or 3 times because it's been so bad outside that there's no reason for me to do my hair or makeup. So, but yeah, that's really all that I've been doing. I haven't really had time to do daily YouTube videos, and I'm hoping to get back to that because a few months ago I was doing almost every day, like 4 days in a row, 4 times a week I was doing it, and then just one thing after another happened, which you guys know because I always kind of keep you guys up to date. So, but this is the most recent thing that happened. So, don't, if you have allergies, sniff around there or open them up and peep down in there. Have somebody else do it who doesn't have allergies. And definitely call a professional if you can afford it. And yeah, those are tips about cats and keeping like some like cats and animals out. They don't like strong odors like that. So yeah, and then also we got this. I forgot to mention that we not only drip some essential oil all over down under the house, but also my husband had this good idea to buy, like, it's like for cars, except like you can't open it or anything. It just twists, so it doesn't open up, and you have to have thumbs and hands to actually like really pry it open. So a cat wouldn't be able to open it, an animal wouldn't be able to open it, not even a raccoon. But he got one of these like things that are white, and they just have lavender scent in it, and he put that down there too, so that way the cats would get away because they don't like that smell. So yes, try that too. But anyways, we're thinking about getting a like an animal trap and then calling the Humane Society if we did catch a cat. Obviously, we wouldn't get a trap that hurts any animal. We'd just get a trap that traps them, and we'd call the Animal Humane Society. So that's what our next plan is. But those can be pretty pricey, so we haven't got one yet. But anyways, that's my topic for today, and I will be on with another life topic.